Okay, so we are going to start our 2-hour or so formation program, preparing you to become responsible adolescent for high school. Okay, so to start with, may we request Miyaki Barca for the opening prayer. Okay, can we request everybody to stand?
Let us remember that we are in the most holy presence of God.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Dear Lord, we offer this gathering to you and ask you to bless it with your wisdom and grace. We thank you for this opportunity to be together to grow in our love and service for you and for each other. We ask you to enlighten our minds to know what is true and just and strengthen our wills to be faithful. What we come to see as our duty, may all our thoughts, words, and actions be directed to making your name and your love better known among men, for their satisfaction and their happiness here and in eternity. Amen. Saint John Baptist de Salle, the Jesus in our hearts.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Miyaki. You can now take your seats. At this point, allow me to introduce the level vice principal of the lower grades for the welcome remarks. Let's give a hand to Miss Carmen.
Thank you, Ms. Grace. Good morning, grade 7.
Good morning, Miss Carmen.
I am very glad that once more we are gathered again here in this area. This time, it's not only that we would welcome and give more orientation, but we would be having a great time dealing with our speaker, with the people who participated and that facilitated to have this event, because we do this for you, for a better understanding of yourself, of ourselves. Alright? When we try to deal with everyone every day. So today, I just wish that we would lend an ear to our speaker. We would have more time to mingle and then talk softly with our seatmates, because it would trigger the development or the understanding of the development of your own self, and that we would understand that. But I hope that giggling too much may not be helpful to everyone. That may distract our speaker also, right? So we just wish that we, grade 7, being the eldest in the grade school level, would show our own capacity to behave well in this area and to listen more, because this will entail development of yourself. So understanding yourself, your sexuality, you're being a guy, you're being a lady, your own manners, all and everything in preparation for the high school, and but not only for high school, but for a better development of oneself. Okay? It's not only for ourselves, but a development on how to deal with classmates, with the opposite sex, with the adults, with the parents, and whoever you mingle with every day. Okay? So I hope our speaker really is armed of all the details, information, that she is very eager to impart this to all of you today. Are you ready and willing to listen well?
Yes.
Very good. So I hope we would make this an event of interaction, of sharing, if you like to, questions, if we would have enough time, so reserve them later. Okay? So I welcome you all. I hope this will be a very productive morning for us. And as we prepare things for your grade 7, we'll thank God for all these praises and opportunity given to us. So thank you and good morning.
At this point, allow me to introduce
The chair of the parenting committee of the Integrated School Parents Association, the prime mover of this activity, we have Mrs. Cristina Horado to introduce the speaker. Let's give a hand to Ms. Tina. Good morning, grade 7.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, teachers.
The program today is a lecture on preparing for adolescence. This activity is a tandem effort or collaboration between INSPA, which is headed by Mr. Joyce of Rebecca as President, yours truly as the Parenting Enrichment Program Committee Chairman, and the Guidance Center headed by Mrs. Zilpa Ralios as Guidance Director. We would also like to acknowledge the enthusiastic support of the Office of the Level Vice Principal, Miss Carmen Penado, respective teachers, the Grade School AD Center headed by Mr. Apollo Mori, and the MULTER production staff headed by Mr. Arnel Paicom. Special thanks to the Grade School Student Affairs Council headed by Miss Grace Season for the assistance provided, especially in the program preparation. Our speaker for today is a mother of 4 children. She is a cum laude graduate in Bachelor of Science in Psychology and masteral candidate for industrial psychology from the University of San Carlos, Cebu City. She has more than 10 years experience in human resource management, training and development, recruitment and placement, wage and salary administration, employee relations, and 5 years of experience in human formation of seminarians. A former guidance staff of the University of San Carlos South of the Grade School and High School Department, wherein she was into counseling. Also, she conducted homeroom guidance sessions related to interpersonal programs. At present, she is a consultant of several companies and institutions like Assumption Socio-Educational Center in Iloilo City. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Mylene Gorecho. Hello world! Hello beautiful people of St. LaSalle University. How are you today? Hallelujah. How are you today? Define fine. When you say fine, you know, it's just average. It's just a so-so response. You have to define. I feel great. I feel sleepy. I feel excited. I feel in love. I feel... What do you feel? Okay. How do you feel today? Okay. Sleepy. Okay. So, I am here to talk about preparing for adolescent life, okay? I can easily relate with you because I also have adolescent children. My eldest child is in college, also taking up psychology, like me. And then my second child is in first year high school. He's a boy. And my third child is also a boy, also in grade 6. And my youngest is in grade 3. She's a girl, okay? So, allow me first to share with you a video clip made by my son, the grade 6 son. This is his project in their career development, okay? So, okay, please pay attention closely to the video clip.
I go by the name of CL21. It's been a long time coming, but we're here now. The blues are fire ready. Better get
Okay, so when my son was asked what would he want to be when he grows up, and he said, I want to be a hero because I want to change the world. Do you want to be a hero?
Yes.
Okay, from the video clip, what does it take to become a hero? What qualities do you need to develop and you need to have? Raise your hand, yes, please. What? Come here, please. Come here, please. Please say your name. And what does integrity mean? Kevin James Kramer. Hello, Kevin. What does integrity mean? Integrity meaning respect for oneself. Yes, very good. I have a prize here for you. Okay. Who else would like to answer? What else does it take to become a hero? What you need to develop? Okay, raise your hand. Yes, come. Come, come, come. Say your name first.
Lord.
Abigail. Abigail? What does it mean? Charisma. What does charisma mean? Confidence. Confidence or the ability to inspire people. Very good. Here's your prize. Okay. Two more. Yes. Come.
Doon na lang, friend.
What does it take?
Doon na lang, friend.
What's your name? Alexandra. Maturity. What does maturity mean? You should take your responsibilities on your own. Very good. Here's your prize. You got a chocolate. Yes. Very good. I'm glad you were attentive and listening to the video clip. What's your name? Uwe. Hello, Uwe. What does it take to become a hero? Discipline. What does discipline mean? Ability to control yourself. Very good. Okay, you get this. Okay, very good. So, preparing for adolescence is like preparing to become a hero, right? So you don't just become a hero right there and then. It takes a lot of preparation, right? Sometimes the preparation is more important than the actual event itself, because in preparation there is effort. There are a lot of things that you need to consider, right? Like when you have a game, huh? If you want to win a game, what do you need to prepare? You need to prepare. How? You need to practice and practice and practice. When you're taking an exam, what do you need to prepare in order to pass? What? Studying, and studying. Very good. So in the same way, adolescence takes preparation also. Okay? You don't just, get there. Hey, I'm adolescent right now. No, you have to know what you will be going through. Okay? So that you will not get lost. Who among you here are 12 years old? 12? 13. Most of you are 13. 14. 15? 15? Are you 15? Yes. So, all of you are now going through a stage of transition where there are a lot of changes that are happening to you. Talking about heroes, I would like you to choose your own superpowers. Like if you had a chance to be a superhero, what do you want? You want flying, time travel, invisibility, extradition, changing forms, and mind reading. Don't choose only one. Okay? Just keep it to yourself first. We will interpret it in a short while. Okay? Choose only one. Okay?
Lord, bala color ka na gusto mo, Lord.
Okay.
Television. Go.
Ano na? Okay. We will interpret. Who among you here choose flying?
Yes, okay. If you choose flying, then you are the kind of person who likes to see the big picture of life and how things fit together. You enjoy being free and taking risks. You can be good in politics, research, or jobs that will make a difference in the world. Okay? So you like to oversee things. You can also be a good manager. You like to take care of little things. Okay? So who likes time travel? Who likes time travel? Very good. If you choose time travel, then you are the kind of person who is always curious and adventurous. You get restless if you stay in place. You can be a scientist, a historian, a salesman, or a diplomat. So, hindi kaya kapahimu yung gusto kaya pero hindi ka lang maglagaw, magkando from one place to another, no? So, that is your personality. Who likes invisibility? If you choose invisibility, then you are shy, but you are a keen observer. You like to know everything that is going around you, and you can be a good writer, an artist, a private investigator, or a detective. Who likes to have X-ray vision? Very good. Isa lang? If you choose X-ray vision, then you are the kind of person who likes to see through problems. You enjoy solving problems and analyzing things. You can be good in physics, math, and medicine. Okay? Who likes to change forms? No? Like you want to be an animal or you want to be a chair. If you choose changing forms, then you are a sociable person who likes to fit in. You are a joker, an entertainer, and you can be a good actor or actress. Okay? Who likes mind reading? Okay. So if you choose mind reading, you are probably good in guessing what other people think. You can see behind what other people say and think. You can be a good counselor. Okay? So whatever you choose, whatever you like, whatever interest you have, determines your personality. Everything that you are interested in, every choice that you make, tells something about yourself. Like my son there loves music. He plays the drum and the guitar and the organ, so he's a very creative person. And my other son likes the emo, you know, he imitates being an emo. And so everything that you project, how you express yourself, the way you sit, the way you relate to people, the way you talk, the way you listen to me, everything reveals about your personality. Okay? So, your superpowers and being a hero can be turned into reality. You have the ability to make things happen. So, if you saw the movie Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, what was the big thing that Percy did? Yes. What? What is that? Okay, very good. Yes?
He can control water.
He can control water. See, you don't have to be a superhero to make things happen because you just have to believe that you can make things happen. Do you believe in yourself? That you can be a superhero? Okay, next. You can be invisible by just being quiet and listening, observing other people. Or you can read minds of people by being sensitive and compassionate, not bullying nor teasing others. You can fly by going beyond your expectations, by using your talents, abilities for the good of all. Okay? So make your fantasy into a reality. Now, when you prepare for adolescence,
like, when you prepare for adolescence, there are three big issues that you need to prepare on. And these three issues are the things that we are going to discuss this morning. So it's all about identity, who you are, your sexuality, and etiquette. So we will focus on that. And you see, sang gamay pa kamo, mga tapingon pa kamo, hindi pa kamo conscious kung anong tsura nyo, pero mas dako kamo, mag-teenager kamo, wow, nag-transform, nagkalaina ang tsura, no? Nagagwapo, nagagwapa, nagasexy na kamo, because your interest also change. Okay? So, makita niyo man na guro, when you look at your pictures when you were small, and pictures now, pictures when you go to high school, there will be a lot of changes and transformation. Okay? So, first, what is adolescence? Adolescence is a stage of transition from childhood to adulthood. When you say stage, meaning it's just temporary, no? It's just a phase, no? So it will just take a few years bago naman kamo mag-adult. So transition, ang meaning sa transition, changing. So there are a lot of changes occurring within you. And you're no longer a child, hindi ka na bata, hindi ka man sang tigulang, no? Like my sons, no? They like, one time we were buying rubber shoes. They want Adidas, but Adidas has no teen size, di ba? Alang-alang, wala sang gamay na size, wala man sang nabuwa size. They cannot find, ang sizes gali available are too big. So wala sang ma-fit sa ila, just like pants. Wala man sang maigo sa ila kay alang-alang ila size. It's either ang available too small or too big. Diba? So, it's also a change nga galibog ulo libog ulo nyo kung ano kamo. Bata kamo or tigulang kamo. Hindi pala? Like ang akong na bata, ang eldest sa son ko, kabalong ko siya nga, Josh, banday yan ay mga manghod mo. Reklamo siya nga ako gidaw. Siyambal ko siya, di ka ikaw ang pinakatigulang. Di, ang mga young people nga daan sa mong, they don't like responsibility. They hate watching their younger brother and sister. So one time also, istorya ko sa iya lolo, and then intraman si Josh, hambal ko, hindi ka di mag-intra sa istorya sa mga tigulang. Pambalya, ay, abi ko tigulang ako, hambal mo tigulang ako. Ano gibala ako? So ano lang, mga dilema. Ano gibala ako, tigulang ako? Sometimes, my parents treat me like a child. Sometimes my parents treat me like an adult, no, giving me responsibility. So, you are always in a situation where you are caught in between. To ginabutong ka mo, no? Amo na ang feeling. No? So, hindi ka mo kalugar, tingin ko maplastar man. No? And how does that make you feel? It makes you feel confused, upset, frustrated, disgusted, katalaka, maka-irritate, no? Ka-annoying, kasabad, takan ko. Ako na ang reaction for me sa mga young people. No? Because ara sila sa alang-alang. So, what do you do? Text all day? Magpasaway? Mag-computer na lang all day? Listen to iPad music? Or you sleep all day? Or you play Dota? And you have your own world. Hindi pala, actually, kung natakaan ka mo, muna lang ni ma-text na lang ko. Tampang na lang ko computer, tulog na lang ko. Dami pa mag-Dota. So these are the usual
usual reaction if you are confused, disgusted, and frustrated. So, there are changes, as I said, that is happening with you. Ang first na change is the physical na changes. Did you notice na there are changes starting to occur in your body?
Lawrence,
May mga changes na sa body niyo? Yes or no? Nag-change na ang voice? Yes. Nag-enhance na ang breasts ng girls? Okay, ang girls, amo niyo, between 10 to 14 years old, you develop sex hormones called estrogen or progesterone. Amo ni siya ang nag-develop sa inyo that causes your breasts to develop, your hips and thighs widen, there is pubic and underarm hair, and the ovaries start to produce eggs, and your menstruation starts. So the reason nga may changes sa body nyo is tungod sa hormones na tawag sa
estrogen.
estrogen sa babae. Okay, sa lalaki naman niya, testosterone. Notice nyo nga late yung laki, ang babae yan 10 years old ga-develop na ang laki yan late sila, 12 na sila ga-develop. So boys between 12 to 15 years old develop sex hormones called testosterone, which causes the boys to break hair in the face and in the body, muscles, your genitals develop, and sperms are produced. Okay? So, napachekan yung mga physical changes. Do you notice them? So, whether you like it or not, this will develop in you. Okay? So, physical na siya nga change. Ang ikaduha nga change is the psychological change. Ano ko sa'yo ron sa psychological change?
Mental.
It is related to identity confusion. Who am I? Do I follow, imitate what others do? Or do I use my own gifts and talents, lead my dreams and ambitions? So, muna mahilig ka mo tayo mag-ilog-ilog. Kung sino da ang cool, kung sino da ang nami forma, ilugon. Kung sino da ang idol na ang mga artista na you tend to imitate them. No? Like many young people today, they like to have an emo hairstyle. No? And they like Jonas Brothers. Do you like Jonas Brothers? You like Hannah Montana? Do you like Taylor Swift? So, each one of you has your own idol. No? But you tend to imitate them. No? Yes? Ano? So, nami mag-imitate. Do you think it's good to imitate other people? How? Why do you say no? Why do you say no?
Kailan ba no?
Why is it good to imitate other people? Why yes? Sino to ba? Yes? Ano to? Sino ka mali yes? Why no? Yes. Yes, that's the best thing. It's just to be yourself. And first, it's to use your own gifts and talents, your abilities, your capacities, your potential. No? Dala ka mo yung focus. Not on what others have and what you don't have. Diba? So, just be yourself. Okay? And ang biggest issue also here is your wait.
Okay. So if you do not understand what you are going through, meaning you are lost, you are confused, and you don't know what's happening to you, ang tendency is you have behavioral problems. So example is fighting. So amo ni matabo kung wala ka mo kabalo kung anong gakalatabo sa inyo sa physical and psychological changes. Fighting.
Right.
Next, what's this? Teenage or unwanted pregnancy. Next, rebelliousness or fighting with our parents. Next, fraternities or you just like to go out with your barkada, with your friends, peer pressure, no? You stay disconnected because you don't like anymore to relate to people, so you stay in your room, lock yourself up, and have your own world. Or you become a homosexual, like baby gandang hari. Okay? So, do you want this to happen to you? Of course not, because you end up being a loser. You don't want to be losers, right? Do you want to be a loser? So what do? You start building your self-confidence. No? Number one, believe in yourself. Okay, that was already mentioned. Meaning, I recognize what are my talents, what are my gifts. Everybody has gifts here. Wala sang exempted. God gave us unique gifts and talents. It's just that wala talang ginasapak. Wala talang ginatagaan focus or attention. Kaya mas ginafocus ta ang talent ng iban. Tianhon mo na yan, if you want to be a good singer, then you don't know how to sing, then what do? You explore pagidya, lain pagidya na area. Maybe you're good in dancing or art or painting or other things, no? So, hindi ta pareho. Lain-lain ang mga talents ta. Number two, learn from your mistakes and failures. Mga young people now are afraid of making mistakes because you like to make fun of others. You like to laugh at others' mistakes. No? Laughing at others' mistakes is not helpful. Diba? You have to accept that we learn from our own mistakes. Okay? So, be grateful kung nakigan ka mo sa teacher niyo, pasalamat ka mo, kaya ginakigan ka mo, kaya you can learn how to correct your behavior kung nakigan ka mo. No? Amo na mga young people of today mo, hindi na mahambalan, hindi na sila gusto nga korekan, kaya ila lang gusto ang matuman. Okay? So, learn from your mistakes. Number three, live your dreams, no? Your dreams when you were kids. Diba? I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a nurse. So, what happened to those dreams? If you don't think about those dreams, it will just disappear. It will fade away. So, live according to your dreams and goals in life. Next, always use positive statements like, I can do it. I will do it. Mga young people of today, kung may paubra ka sila, nag-baliban, ay, hindi ko na kapalo. Siya lang mo, no? Ano sila yan, okay? Remember, always use positive statements. I can do it. I will do it. Okay? Clear? Is everything clear? Crystal? Okay. Next. So, I want you to read this chant. Okay. Everybody, please. I am a special child of God. I believe no one else is like me. I can do a lot of things. I have dreams and feelings and ideas that are important. I will do my best at all times because I
towards yourself too. Because you will know, you will acknowledge and recognize that you have gifts and talents. Everybody, can you please say it again with feelings? Again, go. I am a special child of God. I am unique. No one else is like me. I can do a lot of things. I have dreams, feelings, and ideas that are important. I will do my best all times because I am you. So every time you wake up each morning, you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am a special child of God. Okay? This is good to develop your self-confidence. Okay? Can we move on now? We just finished the first quarter topic of our discussion. We will move to our second quarter topic, which is sexuality. What comes to your mind when you think of sexuality? Gender, very good. What else? Yes. Girlfriend, boyfriend relationship. Good. What else? Huh? What? When you hear the word sexuality, we'll give chance to the others, okay?
Kevin.
What else? When you hear the word sexuality, yes. Hormones. Very good. Ano pa? What else? Huh? Yes?
Your personality towards others.
Oh, see? You're very shy. You do not believe in your own ability. I know that you know, but you just cannot say it. Kulang pa sa self-confidence. Oh, sige. Ano pa? Ano pa ta? Ha? Private parts, like the organs, the genital organs. Very good. So, your sexuality is not only about the genitals and sexual intercourse, because young people now do not know what the real sexuality is. They just relate it to sex and the genital organs. But sex is more than that. Sex is something to be appreciated. Sex is something that is to be taken care of because it is a gift from God. Okay? Because most people, many young people, abuse their sexuality. What? Yes, yes. Those are dysfunctionalities. Very good. Tuod man. Oh, because they don't know how to express their sexuality. That's why ang iba minanya, they engage into dysfunctional sexual activities, which is not helpful. Okay? So sexuality is about the way you express your thoughts and feelings, the way you perceive others, life, the world, and God, the way you dress up, the way you project yourself, the way you talk and laugh, the way you smile, frown, and cry, the way you interact with others. So, it's how you relate to people, to the same sex and to the opposite sex. Okay? That is what sexuality is about. Relationships. Okay? Maintaining good relationships. Healthy relationships. Okay? That is my son in the Asia Pacific Jamboree held in Mount Makiling last December. So, ang Boy Scout of the Philippines diri lang kanina sa Philippines, sa other countries combine ko edi lang scout
no? So it's a mixture of boys and girls. They do not discriminate nga. Dapat Boy Scout lang, Girl Scout lang. Wala. Kaya in other countries, to maintain healthy sexual relations, co-ed nila ang scouting. Diriya, separate niya po na ang Boy Scout ka Girl Scout. Ha? So, para wholesome, para makabalo mag-relate ang mga kids now, gina-mix, just like you, gina-alternate ka mo, girl, boy. Di nga, kung talang boys lang, ano matabo? Ha?
Magi ang boys. Magi
Ano
ang
matabo?
boys. Ako? Tud man, magi. Ato bang green?
Di like, diri pala sa mga kina-alternate ka mo, boy, girl. Na ano matabo kung puro lang boys ni Remy, puro lang girls ni? Ha? Magahot ang boys or magahot ang girls?
Ang duwa.
Kita mo? That is how you express your sexuality. Hambal sang girls, magahot ang boys. Hambal sang boys, magahot ang girls. What does that mean?
Everyone is noisy, period.
What does that mean? Magahot ko ng girls. Kita mo? That is sexuality. That is your feeling towards the opposite sex. Okay? So sexuality is about the way you manage your priorities, the way you play, the way you pray. Most important of all, sexuality is about friendship, about loving and sharing, about journaling, a gift to be taken care of. Okay? So it's all about friends. Journeying means process na siya na kina-develop. No? So, remember, it's a gift. I told you it's a gift. You should take care of it, not abuse it. Okay? Now, modes of sexuality. There are 3 modes of sexuality. The first is primary sexuality, which is related to your gender, your being male or female, and how you express your masculinity or femininity. Diba? So, how do you express being a boy? How do you express being a girl? That is primary sexuality. Ang boys usually love boxing. No? They love to watch Manny Pacquiao. No? Last Sunday. Diba mga boys na nagatipon-tipon. And then boys love to have muscles, no? Gusto nila magpatakop permisang muscles. Because that is how they identify themselves through muscle building, bodybuilding, no?
1 month na lang.
The more muscles, the more masculine they are. Ang girls naman niya are identified with what? Shopping! No? And, diba, hairstyle. Diba, girls have a way of expressing their hair like you. That is when you play with your hair, that is an expression of your sexuality. What does it mean if a girl is always playing with her hair like that? Huh? What? What does it mean?
Lawrence,
Huh? No? Huh? Flirting! Flirting! So, diba? Okay, girls have a way of playing with their hair. Diba nila ita hairstyle? No? Like my daughter, my eldest daughter, one time she had her hair straightened. So, very straight ang iyang hair. The other time na, the following year, she had it curled na naman. So, grabe. So, lain-lain ang ways of expressing your masculinity and femininity. Example, another example. Boys are usually associated with the color blue, and girls are pink, diba? Pink, like I have a pink watch here. And, of course, have Hello Kitty. I don't think boys love to wear Hello Kitty watch. Ano yung mga watch ninyo?
Victorinox. Rolex.
Okay. So, how does a boy look at his nail?
Rolex.
Huh? Like that. Ang girls, yeah?
Ako na ako.
Okay. How do boys look at their elbows?
Ako na ako. Ang bay.
Ang girls, yeah? Ang girls, yeah?
Ako na.
Okay. Tama na. How do boys look at their heels? Heels. Heels. Heels pala? How do boys look at their heels? Yes, like that. Like
Ang bay sa
that.
likod. Ang bay
Ang
sa
girls, yeah, how do girls look at their heels? Like that. Diba? Lain ways of expressing your femininity and masculinity. Diba? Okay. Sa una, girls lang ang may earrings. Subong boys naman may earrings. Ha?
Magnetic. Magnetic.
Sa una man, ang girls lang ang kapaparlor. Subong ang boys naman, mga vein man sila, kapafacial man sila. No? That is what we call metrosexual. Meaning to say, hindi lang yung girls ka muna, pati man ang mga boys. Meaning to say, mahimo sang boys ang ginahimo sang girls. Mahimo man sang girls ang ginahimo sang boys. That is metrosexual. Okay? So, antindihan niyo na what is primary sexuality?
Yes.
Another mode of sexuality is affective sexuality. Affective sexuality refers to feelings that we have towards others, love and affection. Okay, like you said earlier, kasabat sa mga boys, mga gamot, mga boys. No? That is affective sexuality. It's how you feel towards the opposite sex. Okay? Mga crush, mga infatuation, mga puppy love, na under na siya sa affective sexuality. Diba? So I'm sure subong nagaguluhan na, no? Mga crush, mga love, diba? It's already happening. Why is that happening?
Isa-isa lang.
Why do you always blush when you see your crush? Why can't you look straight in the eyes of your crush? Why are you speechless when you talk to your crush? Because? Or why are you shy? Because? Lack of confidence. Very good, yes. It's instinct. But you know, the triggers in feelings gani are hormones. Sa babae, estrogen. Sa lalaki, testosterone. So, abin nyo kung kita, wow, in love na ko. Oh, it's not love, okay? It's testosterone and estrogen. Okay? Ang mga restlessness nyo na hindi ka mo kapahimunong, ang mga behavior nyo na are all because of hormones. No? Okay. So, next. Another mode of sexuality is the genital sexuality. It includes your behavior, thoughts, feelings, fantasies, desires, the active genital organs. So, among diri na ni masulod mga sexual intercourse, mga kissing, petting, necking, mga masturbation. So, under na ni siya sa genital sexuality. My son was asking me last year, Mom, what is masturbation? Tiko, why? Where did you hear the word masturbation? Well, my classmates are already doing it. So what is masturbation? So I said, masturbation is playing with your penis. You know, your penis is the most important part of your body. You need to take care of it. Because when you play with your penis, that is already abusing the gift that God has given you. So, what I'm trying to say here is that sexuality, as I said, needs to be taken care of. You do not abuse it because some young people only relate sexuality with those things. Kissing, necking, petting, sexual intercourse, wala. Because amo lang basta lang ginaila ulo, if makitid ang ulo. So wala nila they don't think about the consequences of their behavior anymore. Napadala na lang sila. They get carried away with their feelings. Huh? So, those are the three modes of sexuality. So, I will show you the difference between infatuation or puppy love versus the real love. Because some young people mistake infatuation as love na. No? And first, physical attraction. Meaning to say, nagwapahan ka lang, nagwapuhan ka lang, physical lang yun siya yan. While ang love naman niya, may emotional attachment. Masking laway pa na siya, masking daw si Pukwang pa na Churaya, or si Melason, in love ka ganyan kiyapon niya. So, ako na siya ang totoo nga love. Kaya wala ka katanaw lang sa physical. Hindi, wala pero katanaw kaya sa batasan. Maskin ang laway sa iya, laway siya batasan, talaga uman siya kiyapon. Next, ang infatuation develops fast, right there and then. Isang click lang, wow, nakulbaan ako, wow, ka-exciting. Infatuation na siya, whereas ang love naman niya, ga-develop slowly. The friends na kamuanay, barkada-barkada, you share the same interests, music, computers, and then later on, ga-develop lang na siya into a love. Hindi kay kada, may iba nang talan nga boys nga, kada may makita sila guwapa, pwede ka court, pwede ka court, pwede ka court, talan na lang babae, ipangaluyagan.
Lord.
So see?
Pito ko,
So see? So, ina-develop na yung love. Wala na siya ga-abot lang Okay. Ang infatuation ends fast. Meaning kung saan ka na, hindi na ko ngita naman ko sang iban. No? Infatuation na siya. Ang love naman niya is enduring. Wala kaya kasakan. No? Lasting na siya. Ang relationship pa lang based on friendship, mas nagatungay. No? Kaysa lubyuhon mo na siya or lubyahon mo na siya, pagkadugayan, takaan ka na, wala na kamo, wala na sa pakanay, wala na friendship. O, diba? Piyan ng mas mayo. Friendship. Okay. Next, ang infatuation, you act strangely. Hindi ka nakakaon, hindi ka nakatulog, hindi ka nakatuon. Kaya siya lang mo pinatanong-dong bermi. Ganit man. Ang love naman niya, you become a better person. Meaning na puligay ka mo, nga ma-overcome niya iyang mga problem, kag iyang ma-mature man ka mo bala nga duwa. No? You help each other become better persons. Okay? So at this point, are you ready for love? No. Chutay lang ang nag-know-how.
Not Lawrence.
Are you ready for infatuation? Kung infatuation, hasta lang ka mo sa admire pala.
Infatuation.
Ano? Ano ba? Oh, ikaw wala kang magpapong ka, wala ka na dahil gambal. Pero I know ngayon, dapat ka nabataan. Ano to ta?
Oh.
So, I have here six na steps or keys to know whether you are ready for a relationship, for a boy-girl relationship or for love. Okay? Ano ini siya ang six?
Boy-boy relationship.
First, when you are ready for courtship and dating, number one, importante nga factor is communication. When you know how to express your thoughts, feelings, and when you know how to listen with your heart. Ang style subong sa mga young people, the court through text, or Facebook. Oh. So, that is not real communication. Ang real communication, ginatubang mo siya, you look straight in the eyes, and you are able to express yourself na, I feel that you are special to me. I feel that there is a feeling that is beyond imagination or beyond understanding. You know? Something like that. Okay? So, hindi ka mo mag-court on text. In the same way, mga girls, mga losers na yung mga lalaki nga court through text, ha? Meaning to say, hindi sila kabalo maghambal in person. So, losers. Okay. Losers. Ayaw lang sila kung kung wala ka tubangay, pero kung magkatubangay na gani, hindi na tama. Ha? What if you're not ready for a relationship if you're mute. Ha? Anday? A hand signal? Hindi ko magkatubangay ka mo eh. Kung hindi ka mo kambal. Pero kung kambal, malang kakamuhay baba, makamuyan, then you express it. Okay? Okay? Take note, ha? Girls, do not accept a proposal through text. Okay? Because those boys are losers. Okay? May iba na subong yung babae nga hindi nakaulat yung pangaluyagan. Sila na yung pangaluyag. Ano naman tawag sa mga babae? Gani?
Loser!
Chip ko na, chip. Chip. Chip, kid.
Learn.
Wala ka challenge. Oh, boys, I'll ask you, do you like the girls to be the ones to court you? Okay. So we proceed. Number two, commitment. When you can be loyal and reliable and you stick to your promise. Okay, number two, you are ready for a relationship when you know how to commit. Inablang, when you say nga palangga, tagig ka, isa lang ginang ginapalangga mo. Hindi kay tanan nga babae or tanan nga tao ginambalan mo, maplangga ta ka. No? So, commitment meaning to say loyal ka. Loyal ka, you stick to one person, one man, woman, or one woman, man. No. Okay. Next, you know you are mature for dating if you know how to control yourself. Meaning when you are able to control your feelings, your anger, especially your urges. Okay? So, hindi ka pa kabalo mag-control sa iyong mga urges, hindi ka pa ready for dating, hindi ka pa ready to a relationship. Okay? Next, compatibility. You share the same values, interests, and convictions. You can be together in good times and bad times. So, compatible kung you share the same interests, and nag-ugnanay ikam whether good or bad yung situation. Kung kaaway na ka mo, istoryahan nyo eh. Mag-away ka mo. Okay? And then, trustworthiness, you can be counted on. Meaning, may ibang nga mga young people na galisensya sila, makatukon eh sa school kay may project. So, galing kayo wala sila kakanto sa school. Din kakanto sa computeran. Di, masaligan ka mo ko na muna. Definitely not. And number 6, love, unselfish caring for the other. It's sacrifice and commitment, okay? You are ready for a relationship when you know how to sacrifice. Na ang needs of the other person mas important kaysa needs mo. Okay? Okay. Are you ready for a relationship? So, panundong ha? Hindi pa. Hindi pa ganyan. Very good.
Subong?
Okay.
Ang nga ganyan na.
So, sexuality. That ends the second quarter of our discussion. I'll just have a check-up, review lang. What are the changes? Two kinds of changes happening to you when you're an adolescent.
Physical and chemical.
Yes? Come. Hindi, ikaw.
Physical.
What are the two changes? Na I just said nga, di ba, develop your confidence. Kung inatawag ka, then you answer. Sige na. Ikaw, what are the two changes? Come. Oo, ikaw. What are the two changes happening? What are the changes happening to you right now? Two changes. Helen. Physical and psychological. I have a chocolate for you, Cadbury. Okay. Next, what are the 3 modes of sexuality? 3 modes. Iba naman.
Sige, binatakpan na si
Iba naman. 3 modes. Answer na.
genital and... Ano to? Affective genital and...
Sakto to. Kita niyo? Wala pa kamong confidence. Sige na. Oh, sige, ikaw na. Right, what's your name first? Gertrude, what are the 3 modes of sexuality?
Oh.
Primary, affective, and genital. Very good. You get all of the prize there. Okay. We will proceed.
Ano sa mga tao? You get all of
Okay. That's what you get. You get rewarded if you know you are confident of yourself. Okay? Next, we go to the third quarter topic, etiquette and behavior. What is etiquette? Right manners. Very good. Yes. So etiquette is a code of behavior or standards that are socially acceptable in order to improve self-confidence, make more friends, sharpen your social skills, and you have a successful career. Etiquette is something that the kids right now are not conscious of. No? Mga young people na, wala na etiquette. Etiquette. So, public, especially the adults. And, you know, you develop social skills, skill of relating to people. And at the same time, people with etiquette are successful in their careers. You agree?
Yes.
Okay. So, what are some of the etiquette that you know? Anong ginatudlo sa Taga-Lasal dire? Ano? Don't say bad words. Always say please. Very good.
Always.
Be kind to your elders. Practice table manners. Speak English. Okay. So there are a lot of etiquettes that you already know. So this is just a refresher. So I will just run through this very quickly because I know that you already know this. It's just a matter of focusing, giving attention to etiquette. No? Para ma-remind lang kamo. Okay. Some of the disgusting habits of teens include, number 1, slouching. Slouching is a disgusting habit. It reveals your personality nga katamad sa imo. You're a slob. S-L-O-B. Slob.
Mom.
So, do not slouch. No. Next, yawning in public. That's bad manners. No? It's very common in classroom. May gulpi lang na yung with matching, ano ka na yan? Stretch. Next, public farting or belching. Wala yung people are not conscious na bad manners galing belch. Ang belch gani ano? Stick up. Stick up. Next. Staring at people. Did you know that staring at people, like for example, you're in McDonald's or Jollibee, and then nagkahulat ka sa line mo, and then you just take a look at other people in the other tables. Do you know that's bad manners? Na tinatanaw mo sila, no? So never stare at bad people. Not greeting or standing up in the presence of elders, like this, no? When somebody comes in, you know, a parent or a teacher or somebody senior than you, you have to stand up, okay? Next, not listening when others are talking. It's bad manners, like when your teacher is talking or when a speaker is talking and you also talk there, that is bad manners. Next, does not know how to use the magic words like please, thank you, I'm sorry, excuse me, or you're welcome. Okay? And being disrespectful and inconsiderate of others, no? Maski magulang ta, mga elder brothers and sisters ta, wala na tagambal manong, or kuya, or manang, or ate, or whatever, no? Next, general etiquette, social graces guideline. First is personal grooming na mga young people, subong niya, maskin, wala hilang os, wala kang husay, wala na conscious, wala nila ginatanaw ila itsura before going to school. So, always practice good grooming. No? And then, posture. You project a confident, pleasant disposition. Okay? You should have a neatly dressed or neatly pressed. No? Kaya may iba nga, although wala malaga sa plancha kay wala pa plancha brad, so eskwela sila nga kita pang pilo, no? Kita pang pansang hanger, no? Next, effective introductions and greetings. When introducing to superiors, always stand and smile and say the name of the elder person first. So, kung mga friends ang hapon nga, mga sons, kakatulad sa balay, wala gid gani ka, good morning tita, wala gid diretso lang sila sa kwarto sa bata ko, natuluan niya Maria kasi magdabot sila sa balay, gina-remind niya, "Hoy, greet ka mo ha?" Igad ko sa mami ko. So, you always introduce by saying the name of the older person first. Like, for example, Tita Christine, these are my friends, Christopher, Jerry, etc., etc. Friends, this is my Tita Christine. Always, unahon yung gets ang elder person. Okay? And shake hands. Ini, mga young people do not know anymore how to shake hands.
Beso-beso.
So even girls, you are encouraged also to shake hands when you are being introduced. Okay? Even your parents, when your parents introduce you to their friends, always extend a hand. Yes. If it's your tita, relative, or okay? That is also a sign of respect. Okay lang na? Then always have eye contact. Huh? Next, meaningful conversations. You listen, you know, you nod your head, do not yawn, do not look at your watch, nor play with your hands. Avoid bad words, dirty jokes, gossiping, disabilities of others. Avoid self-talk. Ano ning self-talk? Magtinikal lang ha. Ay, ang balay na mo niya. 3 floors, may swimming pool ka pa kami nga, Olympic size. 3 kabilog amon nga auto. Akong tatay, right hand ni Obama. No, tala na lang atikal. No? So, it's bad manners also to talk mostly about yourself. When you are engaged in a conversation, ask about the other person, not yours, okay? Common topic, always do not talk about people, other people, okay, that is chismis. No, it's bad manners to talk about people who are not around. No? So instead, talk about your school, your hobbies, your interests, your music, and your family. Next, good manners to live by. Use magic words, please, thank you, I'm sorry, you're welcome. Next, never interrupt when someone is talking except when emergency. Respect elders, including older brothers and sisters. Ask permission when you borrow something and return after using them. No? Dili sa balay, ang ginaugtasan ko man, ang akong nga charger, per bilang nga kadula. Kaya wala, lisensya, kag wala, ginauli. No? So, per bilang pagkasingit, ay, sino naman dali ko lang sa charger ko? Nga wala, lisensya, kag wala, ginauli. So, when you borrow something, always let the other person know and return it properly. Keep confidentiality. When you know secrets of other people, do not broadcast. Uy, ang iyag lang ng tatay. Inangkurakot na siya sa gobyerno. Marang iya na ba nga? Mga secrets ng ibang nga tao is none of your business. So don't broadcast it. Don't talk about it. Keep things in order. Then be considerate of others. When using the CR, telephone ba, mga kulpagin nga bata ni, inura sa telepono, inura sa banyo, inura sa computer. So, kina-schedule ko na sila sa computer. Oh, ikaw, mukha ni 6 to 7 ka. Ang isa, 7 to 8. Ang isa, 8 to 9. Kaya kung wala schedule, wala pala sang ginatawag na konsiderasyon mula sa iba. So, mag-usara ka mo CR, be considerate also. Always think that somebody else will also use the CR. Volume of music also. Ang ako niya saan, kung magpapamatik sa mga Slipknot, kag mga Linkin Park, no, Machako, no, at sa Sapiat Barrio, makabati. Nung magwa ang akong natutuli, siling ko mo, ako'y nainayaman ha. Men, appreciate or learn to give compliments. Good job, you look handsome. Instead lang manuya, hindi ba? Young people are very fond of teasing, you know, making fun of others. Ay! No? You should appreciate. Uy, kagwapa si mo, subong. Uy, kangayanti mo, etc. etc. Observe bathroom manners. Flush after use. No? clothes, dry floor, sink, and after using. Table manners, wash hands before meals, use utensils quietly, no belching, no elbows, no licking of fingers, do not put your feet up. Chew your mouth closed, no noise. Lift food to the mouth, not lower your head. This is also one etiquette that I noticed sa young people. Magkaon pala, instead of lifting the food to your mouth, ang iba niya mga kwan, natukpo, sila yung gakuan sa plato nila, sila yung gatumog sa sudan nila. So, lift, ha? Put utensils on the side when you're done. When you want to leave the table, say, excuse me. Push the chair under the table when you're done. When you do not like the food, do not complain. Eat what is on the table. Don't be obvious. Do not get food from another person's plate. Do not cross your hands to reach the other side of the table. Okay, everybody, I'd like you to read the 10 commandments. This is not 10 commandments, 10 commandments. Okay, go. Don't let your parents down. They brought you out. Be humble enough to obey. You may give orders someday. Choose your friends with care. You become what they are. Guard your thoughts. You are. Be a master of your habits, or they will master you. Control your feelings and urges, or they will control and destroy you. Do not let your friends pressure you. Stand up to your own principles and values. So that ends our topic, preparing for adolescence. I hope you learned something.
Thank you. At this point, we'll be hearing a response from Alex Mandadel. Let's give a hand to Alex.
Thank you for teaching us how to be heroes and letting us choose our own superpowers. Thank you for identifying to us what good etiquette is, and thank you for teaching us the changes that we undergo in adolescence, and may these information and guidelines help us. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd also like to end this discussion with a song of R. Kelly, the world's greatest. You're familiar with the rapper R. Kelly? Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Alex.
Everybody, you can sing along. I am a mountain. I am a tall tree. Oh, I am a swift wind, swimming the country. I am a river, down in the valley. Oh, I am a vision, I can see clearly. Anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak on high. Hey, you made it, world's greatest. I'm that little I am a lion, down in the jungle.
calling your grade 7 governor to present the token for our speaker today.
The Integrated School Best Association Incorporated, in coordination with Guidance Services Center, the Certificate of Appreciation is given to Mrs. Maylene Sigurecho in recognition of her valuable service as resource speaker during the INSPA and Guidance Services Center sponsored lecture program for the grade 7 students on the topic Preparing for Adolescence, given the 16th day of March in the year of our Lord 2010. Signed, Chairman, Parenting Enrichment Program Committee, INSPA, yours truly, President of INSPA, Joyce Obrevega, Guidance Director, Integrated School, Maria Silva P. Ralios, Grade School Vice Principal, Integrated School, Maria Carmen M. Penado, and Grade School Student Affairs Council Moderator, Mary Grace O. Season.
Thank you so much. Okay, I was informed by
Miss Danette that the evaluation, actually she's ready, but she would like to give the evaluation form this afternoon through the class mayors. You will still be coming back, right? This afternoon. So from here, you will they be off? Lunch break.
we'll just gather in the classroom.
Gather in the classrooms first. Okay, yes, Miss Danette. Excuse me, grade 7. I'm going to distribute the evaluation form to the class mayor, and then you're going to fill this up this afternoon. And please, class mayor, return it to the guidance center right after you have filled up the form. You are expected, according to Sir Rafi, you are going to have your break, lunch break, right after this, and then be in the classroom, in your respective classrooms at exactly 12:40. Attendance will be checked in your classroom. So you have a 1-hour break. At this point, we are going to end our formation activity with a closing prayer. Shall we request everybody to stand? We have Mary Fed to lead us for the closing prayer.
Let us remember that we are in the most holy presence of God.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Lord our God, you sent Jesus, your Son, with a message of love that gives meaning to our lives. He himself experienced how dark this world is, but he does not want to accept your message. Yet he did not allow himself to overcome by evil. Grant us to believe in him that we may not become satisfied with a bit of cheap happiness. Let the Spirit of Jesus move us to say the right words and do the right things to encourage one another on the way to you, today and every day, and all circumstances of life. Amen. Peace and back with the Lord. With Jesus in our heart.
Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Take your seat.
Thank